Cool, we're recording. I feel like I need to give just a small amount of context because the next few weeks on the pod are going to be really weird because we're recording this the day after the announcement on the 2nd of September. This is going to go out on the 11th of September. And then we've already recorded one that was done before the announcement that is going to come out on the 4th of September. And then there'll be another one, which will then come out on the 18th, but will be recorded well before the 18th, possibly like 2 to 3 weeks before. So so if anyone is listening to this particular episode and feels like the chronological order of our podcast is weird, or we're ignoring like other major releases that GW have said, that's why.
Yes, advanced spoiler warning. Because it's these next few weeks are all going to have that massive caveat of, there's been a release and none of this may be relevant at all in a few months' time.
We're going to be acting on the 4th of September podcast, or which would have been last week's podcast, based on when this one comes out, like there was never an announcement.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all. Makes complete sense.
Oh, well.
However, like you say, we recorded this. Has everyone calmed down after the announcement?
Clearly not. You were in a state this morning, Feeks.
Oh, I'm still worked up about it. I'm just curious about where everyone else is.
Oh, I think I'm pretty. I think I'm very excited. I'm just looking at it. As I said last night, my main concern is that GW don't mess it up because they have a track record. But we will wait and see. We will endure. Anyway, the cat ball is obviously the best thing ever in Blood Bowl. That's official.
I'm really excited by third season, but I'm already sick of the speculation. I just want a rule book now. I just want a rule book.
Yeah, it's plain.
Anyway,
absolutely.
Should we dive in?
Let's go for it.
Yes.
Here we go. Play the intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome to New Dice Please, the bite-sized Blood Bowl podcast brought to you by the people at Blood Bowl Live. My name is Chris. Joining me, as always, Mr. Scott Bryant. Scott, what is your favourite item of seafood?
Hello, Chris. Hello, all. My favourite item of seafood. I am spot for choice because I'm a big lover of seafood. But do you know what I like? I like seaweed, and in particular, whether it's the Japanese seaweed, but more importantly, good old Welsh lava bread. Can't fault it.
Lovely, very nice. Joining us also, Mr. Tom Hovell. Tom, favourite item of seafood?
Oh, have to be a pot of cockles, absolutely drowning in vinegar.
Very nice, very nice. And joining us is also Mr. Tom Feeks. Tom, favourite item of seafood?
Oh, if it's available, then swordfish. It's lovely and meaty.
What an interesting selection we've gone for here. I was going to go for like some fresh crab meat or maybe soft shell crab. When I was at Latitude, I had a soft shell crab burger, which was basically just an entire soft shell crab deep fried in a bun. And it was incredible.
That's always a risk, having seafood at a festival.
Oh, I had squid. I was sort of like, it was kind of timing it well in the day that I was going to have it and then be near a toilet just in case. But we were okay.
And then you miss an entire day's worth of bands.
or they went crowd surfing.
Oh, high risk, high reward. We're not here to talk about the negative sides of eating fried crab at a festival. No, we're not. In all honesty, for our listeners, we as a NDP crew have a very busy couple of weeks coming up. So we're kind of recording episodes here, there, and everywhere to make sure that we give you sufficient entertaining Blood Bowl content. So we've got a couple of quick episodes that we're going to fly your way. And in this week's quick episode, we are going to enjoy the current Blood Bowl rosters while they still exist. We're very aware that there's talk of rejigging on the GW announcement and that rosters may change. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with rosters as they are currently pre-season 3 release. So we are going to do some quick fire rosters and I'm going to give a roster to each of our lovely other hosts here, and we are going to give them simply 2 minutes to build a roster. 2 minutes to build up their roster. Now, we are going to go for, to make this nice and simple, you are going to have 1.15 mil. You are going to have, regardless of team, 8 primary skills that you can add. Okay, keep it nice and simple. 8 primary skills across the board. We're not going to tier it, we're not going to bother with that. And you're going to have to decide what it is that you want in that roster. So, anyone in particular want to go first, or am I going to pick on someone?
Can I add an extra stipulation?
Yes.
You can only have a maximum of 2 of the same skill. Or else everyone's just going to put block.
Okay, I will allow that. 2 of the same skill maximum. Okay, you've got a maximum of 2 minutes, whoever I pick on first. But you can tell us you're done before that.
Who said that?
It's an
Tom
echo.
Feeks, are you ready to go first?
Yeah, good to go.
Okay. Tom Feeks. I'm going to try and pick teams that I think you will find challenging.
Do you want me to set a timer?
I've got a timer already.
Oh, well, look at that.
So, Tom Feeks.
Look, before Feeksy starts, Feeksy, this is recorded, so if you want to swear and make up for last night, now's your chance.
Oh, thank fuck for
that. The roster that I want you to build, Tom Feeks, is Nurgle.
Ooh.
Now, while Tom builds his Nurgle roster, Mr. Hovel, Mr. Bryant, what is it that Mr. Feeks needs to be considering in a good Nurgle roster?
I think he's got to be considering. Is he on mute, by the way? Have you muted
No,
him?
he can still hear us.
I can still
okay.
hear you, but I'm trying not to concentrate on you.
I think
if anything,
I would.
If he tries to listen to us, it's going to be a distraction. So I think
I would be obviously rot spawn. I would be say 3 or 4 bloaters, and then I think the pestigores, because I think you can really upskill the pestigores. I think remind me movement 7 or 6.
Oh, I think they're only 6 because they're quite a slow team, Nurgles.
Yeah, I think though you can do quite a few funky things with the pestigores. And then obviously just fill your boots with the whole Nurgle Rotter lineman. So yeah, they would be my big thing, skill wise.
Mr. Hovel, what do you think for Nurgle?
Well, you've got the beauty of all the mutations, haven't you? So a lot of nice little things in there. And I suppose it's how you're wanting to play this team. Clearly, you haven't got a lot of speed, but are you just going for pure annihilation? So, and equally, thinking about it, you haven't got very good edge either, have you? So maybe things like big hand, 2 heads, very long legs would be coming in pretty good on that side of things.
Yeah, I think mutations could be. Well, I don't know, because I think we've seen in our league, we've seen Nurgle rosters with lots of mutations. We've seen some people who have gone a bit more kind of your traditional block dodge route, and they're kind of as competitive as each other. So it's it's interesting. I do like the mutations, and Nurgle kind of thematically suits them. So I think I would probably be looking at quite a lot of them. But with only 2 repeat skills, that could be interesting. Your time is up, Mr. Feeks. Pens down, please. Out, hands in the air. Hands on your head, please. Hands on your head. Thank you.
I ran out of time because I didn't realise that once you set up the roster...
If you've run out of time, then I'm afraid your roster's just going to be incomplete and you're going to lose.
No, I know what I was going to do anyway. No, what I realised is using BB roster, once you set it up, it doesn't show you what skill trees are available to them once you set up the roster.
Fine. Anyway,
I know.
Talk us through your 2-minute Nurgle roster.
2-minute Nurgle roster. So got 13 players in there. Rot spawn, 4 bloaters, 3 pestigores. Fill out the rest with rotters.
Okay, so only 3 pestigores, not 4.
Only 3 pestigores. So 1 ball carrier, 1 sacker, 1 utility.
Okay, cool.
Good to go. 2 rerolls because I couldn't quite get there. It was a choice between 2 subs or a reroll at the end, and yeah, two will be all right. Rot spawn guard, 1 guard bloater, 2 block bloaters, then 1 mighty blow bloater.
Okay, so that's 5 skills.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then pestigores, sure hands on 1 Pestigore because obviously sure hands on 1 Pestigore. That's 6. Tackle on another. And they've already got horns. So oh god, what was my last one going to be?
This
Got
feels
block,
like he's
block.
pushing for extra time.
No, it's not. I've forgotten what it was.
Well, then I'm afraid you don't get it, Mr. Feeks.
Mighty blow.
Mighty blow.
Let's go with that.
Interesting to go for sure hands and not go for any mutations that help with picking up the ball.
It's kind of 50-50 between them, isn't it? You either then doing it on a 2+ or a 3 up with a reroll. Because
a lot of the mutations give you then like additional second benefits, don't they?
Yeah, but extra arms doesn't. It's just a flat +1.
Well done, sir. I think that feels like a relatively solid roster there with the no repeat skills. Less mutations than I would have liked, but I think that's pretty solid. Let's pick on Mr. Scott Bryan next. Scott.
Christopher, I've got to find my teams in the book. If it's not in the book, I'm screwed. But there you go.
Now I really want to pick.
I know what he's going to do. I know what he's going to give me. I suspect.
Tomb Kings.
Do I want to give you a challenge? Do I want to give you a bit of a challenge here? I don't know. I think I maybe want to give you a bit of a challenge. So, Mr. Scott Bryan, your team, and you have 2 minutes. Is Chaos Renegade. Go. Now, this is a challenging one for Scott because there are the big guys to consider. There are there's you don't have kind of just 2 or 3 positionals multiple times. You've got all sorts of different ones. Mr. Hovel, what does Scott need to consider with Chaos Renegades?
You can only have 3 out of the 4 big guys, can't you?
3 out of the 4.
Yep.
So you've got that. And it's a tricky one because we know a very good Chaos Renegade player in Luke who does a very good balance of both Bash and Adge in his team. But you kind of maxing out on really Skaven, Dark Elf, and Goblin really on the Adge side. But again, you've got mutations in there. And in fact, you've got mutations on the likes of Dark Elves and others as well.
What about the throw? What do we think about the human thrower in the team? Because it's kind of you're probably playing a particular way. If you take the human thrower, I guess it gives you a free sure hands, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah, the Renegade one doesn't have sure hands.
What does the Renegade one have?
It's pass and safe pair of hands.
Oh, safe pair of hands is rubbish.
Yeah.
And also you got animosity.
True.
You've got to remember that. That's something
maybe you don't really want to. You don't want to be doing much handing off then.
No, you don't really. You want it to go on your Dark Elf. Personally, I'd shove leader on it. It's just a leader caddy in a tournament roster for 1150. Cheap reroll.
Yeah. Well, on the Dark Elf, is passing a primary though? Or
no, on the thrower.
Oh, on the thrower. I'll have it just for the purpose of that. Okay.
Yeah.
You got 20 seconds left, Scott.
Cool. 1, 2.
I think the big question is because looking through it, including the 3 big guys, you've only got 8. You've got 8 positionals, and then you fill it out with linemen. It's the combination of big guys. I'm going to be
which big guys you take?
Yeah.
You could just have all human linemen and an ogre, and then just max out on mutations.
That is your time, Scott. That is your time up. Put your hands on your heads, please. Thank you. Talk us through your 2-minute Chaos Renegades.
Cool. The 3 big guys. I'm going for Rogue, Troll, and Ogre. I'm not going to go for Minotaur because I think the Minotaur and the Rogue duplicate each other. They've obviously one's got animal savagery, one's got which is unchanneled fury. I think the fact that they both have frenzy is a bit of a duplicate. I think Troll at least gives you the throw teammate option with the Goblin. I think the Ogre as well. Yeah, he at least then he's able to do something a bit more. Okay, he's got the bonehead, but you've got to take at least a 1-up on either the Ogre or either the Minotaur. So I feel the Ogre is a bit more to manage as opposed to running loose with Frenzy. Dark Elf, Skaven, the Skaven guy, the Goblin, the Orc, and 5 human and 2 rerolls. In terms of my skills, I would put, and I don't usually, am I allowed? Oh, hang on. Am I allowed? secondaries or is it just primaries?
Just 8 primaries.
Fine, I've got to change my Roger from block to Juggernaut then in that case, because I did write block down and I forgot that. Ogre, I would do guard on, so he's got that as well. My Dark Elf, I would actually put extra head.
Okay.
So 2 heads, because I think you need someone to get in there, pick up the ball as well. My Skaven would be, again, another blitzer, so I would put possibly claws on that dude as well. I think going for things at armor 8, I think is a real bonus for that as well. I think for my goblin, I would put another mutation of which is the one that reduces your when you dodge? Is it 2 feet again, or is it
2 heads?
2
heads? Could do 2 heads on that again, or again, short hand, so at least you make up that. I'm going to take the orc just as the orc. I'm not going to be taking the thrower. I don't really see much of a point in that as well. But on the humans, in terms of the humans, I hadn't finished them, to be honest with you. I had just put tackle, and then that was it, because I think tackle against the Mage teams really helps them where you want them.
Okay.
So I hadn't had a chance to review it, thinking about things like diving tackle maybe, or even some of the other animosities. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, that is very nice. I think I love your choice of 2 heads on the Dark Elf, because the safe choice is dodge, but the fun choice is 2 heads. So I like that.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Hovel, it is your turn, and it is time for me to decide what team to give you. And I've got 2 in my head that are bouncing around.
Oh, I know.
I think I know which one I want to give you, and I think it is quite tricky.
Okay.
So, Mr. Hovel, you have 2 minutes to build Old World Alliance. Now, this is a tough one, because I mean, we know how much I don't like Old World Alliance, and there are kind of different ways you can go with OWA. And there's a lot of different positionals in there. I think it's possibly the most different positionals in a team that you can take.
I thought, Christopher, I thought you may have gone Underworld Denizens, because obviously, because I thought we know that for Tom, Skaven are easy, and therefore I thought, Chris might have a ratish flavour popped in there as well.
Well, no, I thought the thing is, I know how Tom likes his rats. And I thought, actually, I want to give him something that isn't rats. So, but he has also played humans and dwarves, so he will be familiar with a lot of the positionals. Feeks, anything in particular for OWA that Tom needs to consider, other than hurting me for giving him a bad choice?
I'm looking through their roster, and I've given 2 minutes. I would not know where to start. I mean, you have to shove some guard in there. You've got dwarves there, just going to stand there and take the punches. You got your troll slayers, which would be fun. Obviously, there's the ogre or treeman. And yeah, that's a really, really tricky one, because none of them are amazing.
There are 2 different. There's the 2 big guys, like you said, ogre or tree man, who both bring different things. And in our league last season, where we had 2 of them, one took an ogre and one took a tree man. So it's kind of, it's interesting.
What? I would be tempted by the tree man, and the reason I would be because even if you get the nega trait, which is take root, you can still throw teammate. So you can still do things around the pitch as well. If you take a couple of halflings, 30 cage, you can throw one to complete the action. You can also throw one as a bit of an impromptu bomb if you want to try and break a cage.
That's your time up, Mr. Hovel. That is your time up. Please, hands on your head. Thank you. So I'm really intrigued. Talk us through this 2-minute OWA roster.
Okay, so I went for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
11 human.
8 humans. No, because they don't have any animosity.
This is not far off what my league team ended up looking like.
One dwarf troll slayer, a treeman, and a halfling, and 7 rerolls.
A treeman, a halfling, a troll slayer, 8 humans, and 7 rerolls.
Yeah, minimize animosity on this whole game. I got
490k on rerolls. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. I got 2 linemen with block. Okay, 2 linemen with strip ball. I got 1 human tackle, and the dwarf slayer's got guard at the moment, and I ran out of time.
Incredible. Do you so like what you mentioned about the animosity? I ended up with my OWA team in a position where I quite regularly got inducements. I ended up just keeping the team value low and taking Grack and Crumbleberry because Crumbleberry has sure hands and is a halfling. So Crumbleberry can hand off to the other halfling without animosity. So you've got the sure hands and the handoff to then throw your halfling for your 1-turners.
Nice.
That was a tough one, and that is an incredible roster that I want to see you play at some point.
It's basically one reroll every turn.
Yeah, damn right.
Tom will burn them in by turn 2. That's all right.
Hold my beer.
Well, those are 3 incredible, very quick-fire rosters there. If you're listening and you think that you could have done better in 2 minutes, or there's a team that you think I should challenge these 3 to do in another future quick-fire roster episodes, or anything else that you want to tell us about, Mr. Scott Bryan, how do people get in touch?
Mr. Chris Coe, if people want to get in touch to tell us how pitiful they thought our efforts were, or for some of us, how outrageously, wonderfully creative they were, drop us a note, newdiceplease@gmail.com, or one word, lowercase, uppercase, mixed case, we don't mind. And again, if you want to send us any feedback you've got on today's episode, season 2, season 3, or anything Blood Bowl related, please do. And Mr. Tom Hovell, if people want to watch more Blood Bowl hot action, where can they fulfill their needs?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are on YouTube under Blood Bowl Live, where we've got all our previous podcasts and also games in the Arts and Dragons shop. We are also available on Instagram and Blue Sky under New Dice Please.
Perfect. Mr. Feeks, word of the day?
Sex foil.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr.
Do you know what? I could see him laughing before he even said it, like 5 minutes ago. You could see him smirking away to himself, thinking, oh, yeah, dirty word.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bryan. Thank you, Mr. Hovell. Thank you, Mr. Feeks.
Do we not know? Sorry, what is a sex foil? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay.
Feeksy.
I thought you were going to leave this one hanging. It's a plant with 6 leaves or flowers.
Happy?
Very.
Proud of yourself.
Right. Let me try and do this outro now. Thank you, Mr. Bryan. Thank you, Mr. Hovell. Thank you, Mr. Feeks. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We've been New Dice Please, and we'll see you next time.